In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can.
Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone. Welcome to the tech zone. We on our tech flow, and there's still a global market in case you didn't know. So many guests, we not trying to impress. Just wanna pass off the info. You could do the rest. See, there's no escaping tech. It's part of our lives. Keep every individual connected worldwide. But all this innovation is more than entertainment. It's people like you paving a new way every day. So let your imagination run wild with all the things that you dream about. Cause the tech zone is on now with Paul Amadeus Lane. Blah. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the Tech Zone. I am Sean Connery. I'm Paul Amadeus Lane, doing my best impersonation of Sean Connery, the slime of humanity. Indy, give me a hand. Junior, welcome to the show. I'm kind of silly right now because I'm kind of hyped up on allergy medicine. As you can tell from my voice, the allergies have kicked in like a turbo booster. Yes, they have. Over the last 4 weeks, my allergies have just been flaring up, but I appreciate you guys just hanging with me while I'm having these allergies and watching the show, liking the show, sharing the show. I really, really, really appreciate it. Yes, I do. On our show today, we're going to be playing some of our interviews that we had at CES 2019. In case you missed them, we're going to be playing them. One company is helping when it comes to connected cars and autonomous vehicles. The time is arriving, folks. Autonomous cars, they are happening. There are different stages of autonomy when it comes to vehicles, and we're starting to see them take shape now. Are you scared? I'm not. I'm ready for it. Let's do it. And everybody's talking about the tragedy that happened with the autonomous car where people lost their lives. And when anyone loses their life, because of anything, it's a tragedy, and our thoughts and prayers go out with the families of the victims who are involved with that. But when we look at just that compared to the accidents that normal human beings cause every day, it's really no comparison. But I get it. You know, whenever we lose someone, I know it affects me, you know, really personally and to no end, and I definitely get it. But you know, I think we're on the right track when it comes to autonomous vehicles. So one company's going to talk about that. Another company's going to talk about food and what their innovation is doing to make sure that when it's time to eat, when it's time to grub, we don't have to wait. We can find out when something is ready. A restaurant, or as Fred Sanford used to say on Sanford & Son Restaurant, can seat us in a timely manner, and it's a lot of fun. You gotta crack up at the interview coming up here later on in the show, and we're gonna be joined by someone that I met at CES several years ago, several years ago, and talk about what their innovation is doing to make our technology pretty, so we can coordinate, we can personalize our technology. So if you're looking forward to the show, you will not be disappointed. I hope. But before we start off our first subject during this first segment of the show, I want to do something special for you. What I want to do is provide for you a complimentary 3-day, 2-night stay, either in Las Vegas, Orlando, Florida, beautiful Williamsburg, Virginia. And if you want to take your talents to South Beach, I'll even hook you up with that too. Now, what you have to do is be 21 years of age or older to take part in this. People may say, well, Paul, what is the catch? It doesn't cost you anything. It's complimentary. what my friends want to do with Vacation Village is take you around, show you the property, feed you a little lunch, talk about the advantages of vacation ownership, and that's it. That's it. Even if you have no interest in ever being a part of vacation ownership, get your free trip, get your meal, and have a good time with your family. So if you're interested, this is what you can do. Email me, paulonwheels@gmail.com. paulonwheels@gmail.com. Myself or one of the team members will get back with you and talk to you about this and get you on your way and have a blast. It doesn't get any better than that. 3-day, 2-night, you don't have to pay for anything, and they feed you. Man, sign me up for that. But hey, we'll start our show talking about the wireless carrier wars. I don't know if you are noticing something when it comes to wireless carriers. I'm talking about the big boys. AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint. You can always tell when wireless carriers are kind of struggling. And this is a pretty good indicator. Whenever they talk about, we'll pay off your device to come over to our wireless carrier service, it could mean that the company is struggling with a plenty of devices that they have on hand. And all they want to do is make sure that they move these devices and also get people onto their service, because that's how the companies make their money. They make their money off the service that you pay for every month. That's how they make their money. And even though they have these phone leases and everything, they make the money off that and off of the warranties. This is how they make the money. How do I know? I used to run my own consumer electronics business, sold cell phones. I did all that. So I know a little bit of the game. And you can always tell that. And what we're going to do, I think, is we are going to see a shift in prices of phone. We look at the new iPhone, almost $1,000. The new Samsung, almost $1,000. And people are like, man, this is getting ridiculous. And transport back maybe 10 years ago or even longer. And remember, places were giving away free phones just to get the service. But then when the smartphone explosion came on the scene, they were like, oh, we can charge all this money for these devices because humans love bells and whistles. They want to be able to tell their friends and family, I have this iPhone, I have this Samsung, look at me, I'm balling. And all y'all know y'all balling on a budget. That's all I'm saying. And what's happening is, I believe that a lot of wireless carriers are suffering because people, in the time in which we live in, the disposable income is not where it should be. If people have a choice to spend $50 a month just on a phone lease for an entire family, even $100, and putting $100 worth of groceries in the refrigerator or in the kitchen, gas in the car, what are they going to do? They're going to skip those phones. And that's why you see carriers like Boost Mobile, Metro PCS, Cricket, Unlimited, why they are becoming major players. Mark my word. Or as one well-polished broadcast journalist says, watch this space. Mark my word. And that's why you're seeing certain manufacturers, phone manufacturers like Motorola, coming out with their economical line of phones now. I believe they're the G line, their budget phones, starting off $199. I have $199 and my phone ain't one. You love the pun, don't you? But I'm making a point here. This year, we're going to start to see a shift when it comes to the phone game. You're going to see devices coming down lower. More companies telling potential customers, come over. We'll pay off your early termination fee. But this is what you got to do. You got to trade in that phone. And you got to get one of ours. You're going to start to see the postpaid phone service really have a boom this year. Because people don't have all that scratch laying around where they can pay for these things. Look at gas prices. They're going down just a little bit, but look at food prices. I mean, when it comes to luxuries or necessities, a lot of people are going to make a dash to Metro, Cricket, Unlimited, Boost, and get them a phone. Because a lot of people are like me, they're balling on the budget. They don't have that disposable income just laying around. All right. Let me get off my pulpit right now. Preaching the owl about the phone industry and how things are just making a shift. So we'll keep watching these stories and developments. And remember, you can always connect with me, PaulAmadeusLane.com. Make sure you follow me on all the social media. You can hit me up on the Twitter and say hi. All right, when we get back, we are going to talk about just this company out of France and what they're doing to make the dining experience a lot better, a lot easier. And this guest will leave you in stitches. He's like the star of the show. During the interview, I just wanted to sit back and let him go ahead and conduct it. He was so funny. We're right back on our Tech Zone. Coming up after this, ABC News Radio, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher. We got you covered. YouTube, live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be right back after these messages.
In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the Tech Zone.